Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Like, I know I haven't posted in like 4 months because, you know, it's a struggle sometimes, but welcome. And today we'll be focusing on like drawing more realistic drawings, since on my Instagram I've been posting less of my style. And can you guys not come for me, please? Anyways, I've been like drawing more realistic people instead of like my cartoons in general. Somebody asked me like, how do I draw small eyes and stuff like that, and like just to show you guys how I actually draw like people, like actual people. I'll show you in this video today. If you guys don't follow my Instagram, then you're not up to date to my newer art. This is one I drew of X, so this is like realistic stuff that I'm talking about, that I still do the same steps that I do when I'm drawing like actual people. Like, look, this is all like newer art that I did. But you know, my Instagram, my YouTube channel has been inactive for a while, so this is what I'm trying to get into in this video. So today we'll be drawing. Do you guys know who this beautiful specimen is? Like, Aiden Alexander. He is one hunk. Like, look at this. Like, look. How could you be so beautiful? The picture I'm going to be focusing on, just to help me more, is this one. So as you guys already know, when I start off drawing, I make the circles to help me structure my head. So his face is not completely straight in this picture, so I'm just gonna like tilt it just a little bit and just put like another little circle right here. Next, what I get into, I like to start with the eyes, because when I start with the eyes, I feel like I draw the shape of the face from there, or sometimes I start with the chin. Like, it all depends on what I do first, because sometimes the face ends up not being proportionate, so I have to like redraw the nose in the area and redraw the eyes in the area, and it's very annoying. And I'm like gonna think, where are the things in his face? Like, if I was to cut this in half, I noticed that the point of his nose is in the middle. So if I focus on the top half of his face, 1/3 up is his eyes, and then from there we could work on his eyebrows. So like, I put a little math into my art, maybe. just a little bit of math. His face, the nose, and then 1/3 up. So I'm gonna say this is his forehead, somewhere right here, and 1/3 up would be his eyes. And I'm gonna see how close his eyes are. Like, I feel like they're not too far apart, so I'm just gonna put like circles right here. Like, I do the same thing when I'm drawing like actual people, how they look instead of cartoons, like just like how I draw my cartoons. I do all this out first because it helps so much. And when I draw people, I do very rough sketches of them first, and then like if I need to make it better, like the X photo that I just showed, that's when I like outline better over the rough sketch. But right now I see that his chin, like his jawline, like it just cuts off where his lips are. So I'm just gonna people were mad at me because I did not post for months. I was mad at myself, to be honest. Like, every time I was actually supposed to, I actually had a video for a vlog, and it would not go. And I was very mad. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I don't know what's wrong with my laptop. Like, the space, it just wouldn't. I deleted so much things off my phone just to try to upload the video, and it wouldn't work still. Very depressing, very. I'm gonna move his eyes like a little bit closer, because I feel like he has like pretty close eyes. That's what makes him look like the way he looks too. And I'm also gonna move his nose. now I'm gonna go into details with his eyes. I'm gonna like erase his face really lightly because on this paper for some reason it colors so dark. The shape that I have for both of his eyes right now. Now we're gonna like go to his nose. So I know, like, back again to the start, his nose, his point of his nose is like at the middle of his face right here. So I'm gonna put this right here, and I noticed that when I look at his face, from his eyebrows on the top here go down into like the point of his nose. So this is where his eyebrow will be. So I'm just gonna put like a little fake eyebrow. And this is where the tip of his nose will be. I'm gonna better draw this bridge because I hate making it a straight line. I'm gonna go in and like shade like just very lightly. And I'm gonna go ahead and, since this is the other part of his nose right here, I'm gonna go ahead and shade very lightly, and I'm gonna put a fake eyebrow right there too. When I say fake eyebrow, it's not his like total real eyebrow shape, but it's like a very like, this is where the eyebrows will be type thing. His nose is pretty skinny, so what I can say is that when you shade, there's like a bridge of like skinniness until it like reaches like the bottom of his nose. Now that I've got that all down pat, I'm gonna go back and like make his lids darker. Go into his eyebrows now, so I'm gonna look at the shape and I'm gonna just draw a better shape of what his eyebrows look like and how his eyebrows go up and over, and they go like to the edge of his face, and they get skinny at the end. They arch like right here a little bit. Now with over here, his eyebrow looks nothing. His eyebrow comes down and goes up a little. Comes out here. Stops. Comes back. It's not too arched, but it's like a roundish. And it comes out to like a little bit over his nose. So now I have his eyebrows and his eyes and his nose. The worst part is the lips. I don't even want to get to that right now. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to draw out a better shape of his face. We have this down pack. See how my drawing has really changed, and I don't even draw as much anymore. I can't draw like my styles anymore for some reason. I can, but like I don't care to. I like drawing people how they actually look now. It has a little angel kiss right here. If you guys know what that is, a little thing in between your nose and lips. Oh, lips. Lips are something I cannot stand. I can't draw lips. I don't want to draw lips. Please, somebody just like copy the face's lips and just put it on the paper for me, because it's a struggle. So let's look at his lips. He has nice lips, and he always seems to have this space, and they're plump. So like I know there's gonna be a bump right here. It's round. So since we have his face down packed, we're gonna now get into his hairline and stuff. So I'm just gonna put a quick neck, because necks are, just very simple. His neck is kind of like thick. Nothing special. And there's a lot of shadow right here. A lot. And I see his Adam apple, so I'm just gonna do my own thing. I will draw that. Okay, we're not focusing on his neck, so I don't want that to be something to focus on. When it comes to drawing hair, it really, like, when I drew X's hair, this is the most like time-consuming thing I've ever did in my life. Drawing girls' hair to me is more simple, like just the way it just falls and stuff like that. It really depends on what the hair looks like, especially when it tends to be darker. It's harder for me to draw. Like I tend to just draw it just like as if it's light. It goes up. I'm gonna do next is I'm going to look at the hair, and I'm gonna just do a light sketch of where everything falls on his head. So I'm gonna erase his head shape on top. And I'm gonna lightly like just erase his hairline, but still there's enough so I can see it. So I see that this is like, there's no part in his hair, but his hair does go up, and so it falls like this. See that very, very light sketch I'm doing? Sometimes I just go in with the hair and I don't even bother doing the light sketch. But, you know, it all depends. My drawing style has really, like, it just has really improved and changed. I don't know how to feel. Like, I'm just very proud of myself. And it's just so weird. When I say go for it, just go for it. When you feel like, when you don't feel confident about, oh, I don't think I could ever like do something, just do it. Because I swear, and you could literally do anything you put your mind up to if you just go for it. That goes like that, and then there's another. Time to go in details with his hair. So nobody likes a hairline. Like, you just don't keep a lineage of hair like that in pictures. It doesn't look okay to me. Like, at least not to me. There's a lot of dark hair right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed this up so that you guys don't have to see all of it, so. Wow. Like, how could you ever be so, why is he such a gorgeous person? Like, drawing him, it just makes me feel very upset. Okay, so I'm just gonna shade in lightly. Like, this is basically it, but his forehead has a little bit of dark tone. Like, I'm gonna just rub my finger on that spot so we can just shade in. And since his face is a little bit chiseled, he has like a little bit right there. I'm gonna also rub my finger on that part there too. And that's really it for a small sketch. Like, this is what I call a small sketch that I do now. This is really it. If you follow along, there is an option to slow down the videos on YouTube. Just make sure you do that. Next time I will do another tutorial of more realistic stuff because I love the realistic look. But once again, thank you for watching. Press the like button if you want to. You really don't have to. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for so much support and everything. The amount of subscribers going up, it's crazy because I haven't even posted in 4 months and you guys still support me. It's really, I just love it so much. You guys just make me so happy.